Welcome back to the Pubstomp series. To start off, I got yet another Barrows die to add to the collection. It'll be nice for whatever switches need to die nowadays. Then I went ahead and did the Memory of Nomad speed kill for the Runescore. Wound up getting the gold cape on the first try, which is really not that hard nowadays with all the power creep from Elder God Wars dungeon. Hello, that's a first drop from hard mode Zuck. That's an ancient hilt, so 1 out of 3 pieces of the sword, I guess? Would have preferred Magma Tempest Codex, but whatever. I'll take 1 out of 3 for the new weapon. That was at 6 kill count for hard mode, by the way. So, lucky so far in hard mode drops. Cool. Another Scripture of Full. That's Scripture of Full number 3 at 9 hard mode kill count. Fun times. 2 in the chest. Let's go. I did not feel like live commentating this drop because yes, that is my 4th Scripture of Full with no Magma Tempest. They both have the same drop rate, so I've basically lost a coin flip 4 times in a row at this point. Got the Magma core at about 31 hard mode kills, so that's 2 out of 3 pieces of the big lava sword, and it's keeping me on track to hopefully get 2 full swords before 100 kill count. 1 for the EOF and 1 to have as the actual sword. Yes, there it is, the Magma Tempest Ability Codex, finally! And this is the day before the release of Zamorak boss fight, so the timing could not be better. There we go. Magma Tempest, not even gonna let it sit there for very long. Read Codex, yes, unlock ability. Oh, this is so relieving. Like, it's gotta be useful for the Zamorak boss fight, right? I mean, Mage is just so universally OP now, but oh, that's such a relief to get. I can't believe I got this on the hardcore at like 2 KC normal mode, and it took me how long on Pubstomp? Friggin' 100 in normal mode and 38 hard mode, so approaching twice the drop rate if you consider 1 in 50 for hard mode, 1 in 100 for normal mode. Okay, let's go back and hopefully get the pet back to back. And there's 3 out of 3 for the Easy K, or whatever, however you pronounce that, like X-Kill, whatever. In fact, let's just make it and see how it's spelled. How am I gonna do this? Bank, bank, bank. And there we go! I'm finishing this weapon like literally an hour before the Zamorak boss comes out, which is ridiculous, but let's go make this sword and not use it until I figure out how on earth it actually works. Because I just have no idea how you're supposed to use this sword, or even if it's any good. My melee gear is just out of date because I haven't done any of the new Slayer creatures, so I don't have that helmet or the Scourge like at all, and those are apparently super helpful for adrenaline stuff. There we go, Obsidian Blade to the Exekiel. There we go, that's done finally, like literally just before Zamorak comes out. Hopefully this is useful for Zamorak or something. So that's 1 sword done at 45 hard mode kill count, and it means I'm just the pet off of the drop log at Zuck, which I'm still just praying to get before 100 kill count, so I'm not stuck doing kills after 100 for that insane final boss requirement. Alright, what can I say about the Zami boss release? I was hyped! It was the 4th of July, which meant I got the day off of work for once, so I could actually get up at 3 AM for the update, although the update was like 3 hours later than it usually is, so that's why I was able to do those few hours of Zuck before the update. I went into solo runs of the dungeon right away and got lost along with everyone else in the maze of the dungeon. I mean, who thought the sewer entrance into the jail was a good idea? I was like running out of run energy trying to figure out where to go, and actually got the achievement for killing every mini-boss in the dungeon only because I was getting so lost from the main path. Anyway, I was watching the release stream on Twitch and I was like the 9th player to do a solo 10% in rage kill, and then I was like the 24th player on the solo high scores before I went to sleep at 90% in rage. I didn't feel like figuring out phase 7 after running the dungeon for all those hours. Like, the boss was fun and stuff, but the dungeon was an absolute slog. I'm gonna have to go back and do dungeon runs at some point to get those crystals for all those upgrades though. For now, I did like half of my 25 dungeon runs at 0% in rage to save time, so I could actually start grinding the boss for the uniques. And here's the loot from 25 dungeon runs. I didn't know about the lucky charms for this dungeon, so I probably missed out on a ton of crystal drops, which kinda sucks. But hey, free water, soul, and blood runes, right? Wound up pushing to like 300% in rage before getting sick of phase 7, so I just started grinding 99% kills instead, since it didn't seem like the drop rate of uniques were good enough past 100% in rage to be worth dealing with solo phase 7 nonsense. Well, hello, I know what that animation means. A 99% kill drop. Let's see what it is. It's Vestments of Havoc Rowbottoms. That's actually good, right? That's a unique. That's the first kill. I mean, that's the first unique I've gotten at this boss. I've been just grinding 99% in rage kills because I just can't stand phase 7. It's so annoying. But I guess the drop rate on those uniques aren't too bad at 99%. Hopefully, I'll just grind out the drop log at the easy rages. We'll see how that goes. That was the first drop at 3 group kills and 41 solo kills. Decided to go back to Croesus to hopefully finish off my Crypt Bloom set. Just needed the gloves to finish it off. And of course I get a duplicate pair of boots. I'm also hoping to get the foul torch to make the woodcutting roll way better. And I still need the pet for IFB back. Oh, hello, that's the pet from Zamorak. Done. Okay, well that happened a lot sooner than I expected. Jewels of Zamorak. So that's the new IFB requirement done, unless I probably don't even... I have 78 kills, so I still have to get 100 KC at this place to get IFB requirement back. But there we go, 75 solos, 3 group kills, Jewels of Zamorak. Awesome, we don't know the drop rate at this point, so yeah, that's good to get out of the way in case it's super rare. The Zamo the Rack. Yeah, nobody seems to be quite a fan of this boss pet, because it's just a greater demon, like a weird gangly greater demon thing, instead of like the actual boss, which would have been awesome to have a little mini Zamorak behind you. But oh well, it's a boss pet. Back at Croesus, got a Bic book, which actually finishes off my Elder God Wars book set. And it's not a half bad item to have, just in case I ever want to stock up on a bunch of clue scrolls. It's also just a really nice drop log item to get out of the way. Also got another Crypt Bloom top, which means another half a year of membership through bonds is paid for, assuming the inflation of bond prices doesn't get too much worse. Ooh, grinding out some 99% in rage kills, and we got a sparkly. Let's see what it is. It's a Chaos Roar Ability Codex. It's a unique for me, so I'll take it. Like the only use for it is with the Easy K spec, which I do have that sword now, so it might actually be something worth looking into, but Chaos Roar unlocked, cool. And that was at 109 solo kills, mostly at 99%, and is a fun ability to use for stuff like Bando's Reaper assignments, where you can basically 2-hit the boss with Langsword spec, Chaos Roar, and Overpower with the Hurricane finish. I've been slacking off a lot at stuff like player-owned farms for a long time, but there's Runescore stuff to unlock, so I've finally got around to getting the 1 million beans achievement. I want to slowly work towards unlocking the 30,000 Runescore pet skin, but the achievements I have left can be super annoying for an Ironman, like the infamous Dragonstone one that requires some insane RNG for an Ironman to get. Speaking of insane RNG, this happened. Whoa, hold up. Did I just get a Hazelmere Signet ring off of a Saren Spirit in a Croesus fight? On an Ironman? Holy moly, that is so random. Okay. Well, check that off of my bucket list. 1 in a million chance or something stupid like that. Like, I saw the red message after clicking the Saren Spirit. I'm like, did that really just happen? No way. Okay. I don't know what I'm speechless. That doesn't happen. You don't get HSRs from Saren Spirits. Like, yeah. Cool. Now if only I could get the Croesus pet. Alright, done with the hour of Croesus, and I can just find the HSR that got sent to the bank. There we go, Hazelmere Signet ring. I didn't even get a single Blurberry special drop in this account's history. Like, I hit that table and I got the HSR in the first try, which is just insane RNG. I can, like, delete my Luck of the Dwarves. It's gonna sound stupid, but I've already wasted a Luck of the Dwarves on the Luck of the Dwarves relic for archaeology, so I don't have anything to do with this, like, Luck of the Dwarves I have now. It's gonna, like, sit in the bank forever, or maybe get drop traded for bonds or something. But there we go, Hazelmere Signet ring. Oh, it's still in shock. That is like an RNG miracle. Got yet another Crypt Bloom top, so that's the second half of that year of Premier Club paid for. That's the fourth top piece I've gotten with 0 gloves at about 650 kills. Got a Dragon Kite Shield on QBD Reaper assignment, which is actually the first bit of log progress for me at this point, other than the pet. I've done like no QBD since the drop log update, and it's a lot more fun now that the starting animation of the boss is just way shorter. Got my first decent HSR proc at Corp, where it doubled a Holy Elixir drop. Not exactly useful for me to have more than 3 elixirs, but hey, it beats getting an HSR proc on like the ashes from killing the core. I'm camping Corp for a sigil drop because a Spirit Shield really comes in handy for tanking the big hits that happen in Zammy Phase 7. I'm also still super salty that this account is over 2,000 kills dry of any sigil. The hardcore got an Ellie at less than 100 kills. Hitting the sigil drop table is 1 in 512, so even considering the 2 in 5 chance for it to be a spectral sigil, I should have had a useful sigil a long time ago in this account. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time for more Zammy and hopefully finally getting IFB back.
Wading through the willows, our wordsman comes his ear on his